punches in the ring, flying round for round, who's the undisputed king? Pound for pound, the fight is over. Let's get to talking. Sit back and listen to BeefysBoxing.
Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Boxing, or just Beefy's Boxing, where we cover all kinds of boxing news and boxing subjects, where we have the meats by the pounds and covers the fights by the rounds. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can get the channel out to as many as possible. Now, on to today's topic. The Truth versus the Phoenix. It's happening soon. It's about here. We got to go over this record real quick. Errol Spence Jr., 28 wins, 22 coming by KO, only suffering one loss by KO himself. He's going into this fight after a long layoff of 3 years and a loss to Terrence Bud Crawford. Before that loss, he did do a number on Yordenis Ugas, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, and the list goes on. Now his opponent, Tszyu, 27 wins, 18 by KO, suffering 3 losses, 2 of them by KO himself. And his last few fights, they've been okay, but he's on a rebuild to some point. His last 2 fights, he beat Denis Norja and then Anthony Velazquez. Though before that, he did suffer his 3rd defeat, and it happens to be the 2nd defeat to Sebastian Fundora. They had a fight of the year in their first fight. The second one, though, wasn't as good. Fundora beat him pretty comfortably. So he is on a bit of a rebuild. He's a little bit more active, though, than Spence. That's why I do slightly favor him just by activity. But let's get into the strategies and what makes each of these fighters great for each other. So Errol, some good qualities about him is he's an elite southpaw. He has a great jab, and he uses it to control the range and set up combinations. He's also great at body punching, especially left hand to the ribs. He also displays a high boxing IQ, making smart adjustments during his fights, along with relentless pressure, while also not becoming reckless with his approach. He's also shown strong stamina when he's in top form, allowing him to have a high work rate and make it into late rounds. Resume-wise, he also has a decent resume against top elite fighters, so he's used to the pressure. The best strategy for Spence is going to be establishing the jab early like usual. That's always going to be the key to majority of the fights, and to keep Tszyu at the end of it. Attack the body to slow him down, and try to use angles to avoid being directly in front of Tszyu. Don't have a dogfight with him like he did with Fundora. Force Tszyu to reset almost every exchange, and stay, disciplined, avoid unnecessary trade-offs, and try not to just get caught up in the routine to eventually get caught into a dogfight with him. Now, his opponent, Tszyu, his best qualities, he has high pressure. He loves to pressure his opponents, and he has power in both hands when throwing combinations, so he can hit, he can whack. He has good toughness and determination. I don't think we can deny that in any way, especially after his Fundora performance. He's also naturally bigger frame-wise for this weight, along with having the ability to finish the opponents once he notices they're hurt. He's generally able to step up the pressure and close the deal. The best strategy for Tszyu is going to be to start behind a jab this time and not just rush in. Pressure Spence without smothering him with his own punches, and target Spence's body just to test his conditioning after the 3-year layoff. Cut off the ring instead of chasing Spence around, and make the fight more physical. Force Spence to work every second for every round, and just see how much of Spence has recovered since the beating of Crawford. So the keys to the victory: Spence wins if he controls the distance with his jab, dominates the body, and keeps the fight technical rather than turning it into a slugfest. Tszyu wins if he forces a high-paced physical fight and capitalizes on any ring rust from Spence and lands harder combinations before Spence can settle into a rhythm. On paper, the biggest questions are whether Spence still has the timing and sharpness after his long layoff and the beating that he suffered, and whether Tszyu's aggressive style leaves him open to where Spence will be able to counterpunch him, work the body, and possibly close the deal on him. Activity-wise makes me want to lean towards Tszyu. Personality-wise and just fan-wise, I like Spence. I like his demeanor and his vibe. But I have to respect Tszyu is putting in the work. Let me know below, what do y'all guys think? Well, that was the final bell. The video is coming to an end. Before we end the video, I gotta say one more time, thank you so much for watching. Remember everybody, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic.